Hi, welcome back. This is DOSBox Mom, and we're in Let's Play Curse of the Azure Bonds. Where we last broke off, we were just about to run into our fourth random drow patrol, and off camera we got through that, made it to the end where we ran into a fifth drow patrol, and got so flustered by that after we completed fighting the fifth drow patrol, we ran back to the temple where we are now. That isn't necessarily such a bad thing, though, because we're that much closer to the barn where the efreet is supposed to be waiting with the remaining drow that have been garrisoning this town. Okay, we've made it to the barn entrance, and we're going to encamp, and I know we'll be able to rest freely in the town afterwards, so let's cast plenty of protective spells, such as Bless, Prayer, might as well Shield, Mirror Image. Haste probably wouldn't hurt. Probably don't absolutely have to use that, but that'll make the battle easier. Now we know Enlarge is not going to work on the mage, but let's see. No, doesn't help our paladin either because she's already at, I think, 1800. Okay, and then I don't think Akabar has any protective spells memorized. I'll save that and boldly stride into the barn. This barn is empty, save for the efreet and his dark elfin cohorts. The efreet voice booms out. So, the pathetic worm shows some spine. We will kill you. Then burn down this wretched heap of hovels. You have brought doom on your village. It's not our village, but okay. And it looks like there's still 4 drow left. And they're all the nasty spellcasting type. And they're actually more difficult to deal with than the efreet is. So we'll try to damage them first. Let's see if we can luck out with a stinking cloud. Well, it was worth a try. Okay. There's always a chance Hold Person might work. Drow are quite magic resistant though, so no guarantees. Of course, the clerics are the ones I wanted to get affected by that, and they're the ones who weren't. Now, let's try another stinking cloud and see if that stinks them better. Oh, great. Now, I'm pretty sure a whole person isn't going to have any effect at all on the efreet. Oh, I actually got one of the clerics this time. Okay. Well, that'll help. At least it'll prevent that one cleric from casting spells this time. And I think the other drow cleric we managed to paralyze. With just one left, I don't want to bother with spells if I can help it. Whew, that wasn't so bad. I thought this battle was going to be a lot worse than that. Yeah, and there's a little bit of golden gems, not that much. And sure, let's have her to cast Detect Magic. And yeah, I think we basically have examples of all that drow gear already, so I won't bother picking that up. But if we can avoid resting until we've been to a shop, which I think there is one in town, that'll help us identify the good stuff. On the body of the efreet is a map indicating the town and a cave. A short time after the sounds of battle fade, a few timid heads poke into the barn. Then swiftly a huge crowd gathers. Soon the village is ringing with loud cheers and laughter. An elder of the village comes forward. "We'll be forever in your debt. You'll always be welcome in Haptooth." The elder lowers his voice. "I don't wish to seem ungrateful, but these elves are controlled from the wizard's tower nearby. I fear we'll only be safe if you destroy that nest as well." Akabar mentions that he's heard of secret trade routes that lead past the tower. He'll be happy to guide the party there. "Thank you for your bravery. Stay as long as you want. We'll get you the best we have." Well, I think for the best they have, I would like to start with that store, which is now a store. You're in a small general store. The shopkeeper rushes up at your entrance. "Thank you for saving our town. Anything I own is yours, for a significant discount. What will you do?" Well, buy something. What do they have? Silver mirrors, flask of oil. Half the price we would charge in Tilverton. But even if we don't do that, we can still identify items. And apparently Detect Magic wore off. Okay, the drow long swords are +3. And the draw maces are +3. I suspect the drow chain probably works something like elfin chain, although I don't know if thieves can count that like elfin chain for the purpose of being able to use their thieving abilities. Fortunately, they don't have any darts for sale here. Possibly what we might do off camera is just sell off some of the non-magical gear. Or maybe do some of that now. So non-magical stuff isn't going to be worth that much, and that'll free up inventory slots for other things. But remember, don't get rid of all your magical gear because no. Even though that's cursed. If it would sell for enough that it would be lighter just to carry it. Yeah. And of course you can tell when something's non-magical because it generally isn't worth that much. Okay. Yeah, I think that pretty well covers it. Yeah, that worked out. Well, we're not going to have a whole lot of time to do other stuff, but we can camp freely here. And I think we'll, since we can rest anywhere, we'll just rememorize spells and then have Akabar guide us to the cave that leads to the Wizard's Tower. So, well, see you next time.